Yo guys, welcome back to the channel, and as always, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, as it's helping me grow as a small content creator. So I'm gonna go over probably the best deck in the format, and it's called Lugia V. So I do notice that some lists are, in the past few regionals, have respected the Lugia, just trying to build around it to keep it from topping, but I think that this is upcoming next regionals when this deck is going to completely shine, because I think that it has so much utility and you can play so much utility around your problems. Let's go ahead and go into the list and I'll talk a little bit about my card choices and what the cards actually do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go first for our 4 line of Lugia V. Not really, you're not really using him as an attacker. Sometimes the attack, his read the wind ability attack comes up to where you can pitch a card, draw 3, but it's not going to be every time, because this deck is just so much gas. I'm going to play 2 of the Vstar. You in theory just want to just resolve the Vstar power once, and then you could use this as an attacker if you just need to bump them pesky stadiums out of play. But other than that, you're not really like looking to make this your mainline attackers. You're just using this for utility. But other utility cards, I'm playing 3 to Archeops. Now, some people are going to probably be asking, Gunnar, why are you only playing 3 and not playing 4? So you will see at least one of these in every hand. I do anyways. But no, just being serious, there's so much ramp in this deck that you can just get there. So having the 4th one isn't going to really matter. As long as you get 1 to 2 of these in the discard pile where you can bring them out, you're so good. You're so good, because it's ramping 2 of your special energies onto something, and by the time you get 2 then attach for turn, you're already there. It's just trading the prize game at that point. And then I'm playing one of the Mysterious Tail Mew. Now, this in theory could be anything. It could be a Dunsparce, it could be the Mew, it could be a Manphy. I just wanted to give myself in this list more gas than giving myself more, just stall cards that like help detain the bench. Now, I feel like with a card I'm going to show you that you really don't have to have the Manphy, because you do have that way of recovering if they just kind of start trying to snap on your bench. Then for probably cards that you just got a mandatory to play, 1 Chunky Monkey, 1 Luminion V, and 1 Crobat V. These are just your consistency cards to get you into, this is going to get you to Gus, this is just going to get you into maybe a Marnie. I have resolved this to get a Marnie just to kind of fix a bad hand and punish my opponent when they're just popping off. And this is just kind of help draw into more cards, because sometimes you just might not want to burn like you're good, like your Ultra Ball for turn, for example, and you just want to try to draw into one of your consistency cards. And this deck is really gas. With the way I have it built, you're gonna at least see a consistency card going turn 2 like almost all the time, and that's what's so great about it. A lot of people complain that Lugia is not enough gas, but I think the way that I have this built, it is. For your streamline attackers that are just gonna knock a bunch of crap out, Yveltal, most broken card in the game, probably should be banned, but I think that with set rotation it probably is not going to. Radiant Charizard, this is just that card that like can help you in late game just recover. So when they start taking your price trade, okay, well, I'm just fixing to bring Mr. Zardy Boy here out, and it's going to be a great time. Then this is my tech choice for going forward. I think that if you can't, Mew is like that card that can dunk on you like really quickly, especially with the Fusion Strike system, and the Meloetta and friends. Now, keep in mind that I think that Lugia is going to be way better than Mew, and this is my theory. The things that they play to hinder Lugia punish Mew more than they punish Lugia. But I'm playing 1 Drapion V. Just take them free bodies, but on top of that, you can actually use this for an attacker. So the theory is you can do this with the Sharon's Care combo. So you can load this up, hit, burn something on the back of your bench, and then you can still heal it. So and then it clears off bench space. So this does come up. And then another card I'm playing in this deck is Blissey V. Okay, this card against single prize decks is they have a hard time dealing with it. And another thing is when you start getting your special energy into the discard pile, you have no way to recover them. Well, Blissey V says, well, 1 energy, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit and attach 3. So you can make Chungus here actually start hitting for like 350 in the late game, and at that point they can't deal with it. And then I also wanted to have a tech for the Articuno to paralyzes. So it's like, okay, you paralyze, cool, I'm just gonna attach and heal all of its conditions and then play through it. And then the last card, this is again, it's tech choice, but I feel like this covers a lot of the water box decks, and it covers the mirror if they don't respect the mirror, and that's the Raikou V. Also, the fleet of feet ability does come up, where it kind of can let you like circulate and get a better card. That's for all the Pokemon that I play in the deck. And then for just the utility cards, we're gonna play 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Evolution Incense. So if you see this and this plus another Archeops, it's so good. You're just getting double Archeops and discard pile turn 1. These cards are just so good. This deck is just so great. It has such a really good strong going first turn, but also it has also when you start getting into a later game with this deck, you punish your opponent so much. Your opponent just can't keep up with some of these tech choices. Now Path of the Peak is Ving, and so isn't Temple Sinnoh, so let's just go ahead and take care of it with that. This just comes up just to knock them pesky stadiums out. If you can't get the Lugia Vstar powered up to where you can start trading in them stadiums, and then you just gotta have some type of utility card to take care of that, and that's what this serves. Another card that nobody plays, and I think that's incorrect, because you don't want to get stuck on the bench where they like gush you up, but also on top of that, you don't want to be burning your special energies just to hard attach for turn. And I'm playing up one escape rope, because when you set up 3 attackers, it doesn't matter what they gush up, you're gonna knock it out and take a prize card. And then the last like good utility cards, I'll play 2 choice, and this is a Clap Stadium. I'm just too lazy to find it right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning at the time of this recording. I just got it in bulk, but Clap Stadium is just another. Clap Stadium does 2 things. It keeps your bench space low, but it also punishes decks that actually rely on like loading up a heavy bench. So you just Clap Stadium, knock your bench down to 4, and then especially like Palkia and Math gets weird. And then for the supporter lineup, I play 3 Research. This is just, it's really just like that other utility way of getting Archeops into the discard pile if needed to be. But also on top of that, if you have these just crap hands, it does give you a chance to fix it. You could cut this down to 2, and that would be completely fine, and play something else. I'm still gonna test with 3 Research just to see how I truly feel about it, but it could come down to 2 later on. We play the 1 Sharon's Care. It's so nice. It just says any colorless Pokemon that has any type of damage counters on it, just sweep them back up, and it's a free heal. 1 Marnie, just kind of help one, punish your opponent to get their hand size down, but also on top of that, when you do get these weird hands after you play your hand out, then Marnie to try to recover it, and it just gives you really good follow-up play. And on top of that, if you're holding something, you just punish them for that. And then for the Gust cards, we play 2 Serena. Now, Serena also is another card going turn 2. You can activate, put your hand down and get the Archeops out of the play and draw. So that's just another good hand fix card. Then 2 Boss's Orders. Some people might be asking, well, Gunnar, why are you playing 2 bosses if you're already playing 2 Serena? Okay, Serena does, Gust ability does lock you to V Pokemon only, so that is very important. So if you need to Gust up something that's very important in the back row, just take the 1 prize card to put them behind. You need to have the utility to get there with, and that's why I play this. Again, I still think this could be I think the 3rd couldn't be flex, but other than that, I think everything else is completely fine. Then for everybody's favorite energy that we play 4 Powerful Energy. For those of y'all don't know what this does, when it's attached, it just gives 20 more, so it's making stuff hard to deal with. Best special energy card in the game, especially in this deck, because it helps you pick your Archeops. is 4 Aurora Energy. For what this does is it gives the Pokemon that's attached to just one of any color in the game. So it's like, so that's what makes your Yveltals and your Radiant Charizards and friends live. I still am playing 3 Double Turbo Energy. You do want to attach just where you can attach like 2 of these onto something. Also on top of that, I just learned this. This counts as double energy on the Blissey, so 1 attachment is 2 energy, so that's very, very, very important for math to make that Blissey just a big old booty. Then this is more personal to me. I just think I just want to have more consistency, and sometimes just when your hard attached return just needs to be something that's very consistent. And I'm playing 3 of the Capture Energy. This is because if you open Captured Energy and you open up like a basic, but you don't open up like a way to another basic, you can just attach for turn, do your attachment for turn, and it helps consistency. Then 1 V-Guard Energy. In the games that we do rely on Blissey, we'll just pop this on the Blissey and make it harder to kill, and that's what that's for. Do keep in mind that you can't attach more than 1 of these on the Pokemon. Just keep that in mind if you're playing this. I was playing double, then I learned this ruling just recently, because you know sometimes you need to read your cards. And then the last card I play on choice is just a speed energy for the Raikou. Alrighty guys, well this is my list, or the list that I'm piloting right now. As always, if there's something that you would change or something, or if you like the list, just take it to your locals, give it a shot, and let me know how you do. But other than that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll up out of here, and hope everybody has a great day.